Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood and sports updates here. Remember to subscribe for the latest videos. Today, we dive into a powerful and emotional story from the heart of the NBA playoffs. A story about belief, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of a young star under immense pressure. We're talking about none other than Austin Reaves, the Los Angeles Lakers' rising hero, who is facing one of the toughest stretches of his young career. With millions watching, critics circling, and the weight of playoff expectations crushing down, Austin Reaves is refusing to fold. Instead, he is standing tall, trusting his work, and writing a story that every underdog, every doubter, and every dreamer needs to hear. This is a journey of heart, hustle, and hope, and it's only getting started. The 2025 NBA playoffs have been nothing short of electrifying, and while superstars like LeBron James and Anthony Davis continue to dominate the headlines, it's the journey of Austin Reaves that's capturing the hearts of true basketball fans. Coming off an incredible regular season, where he firmly cemented himself as a vital piece of the Lakers' core, expectations were sky high. Fans believed Reaves could be the Lakers' X factor, the guy who could swing a playoff series with his fearless play, his shooting touch, and his high basketball IQ. But reality hit hard in Games 1 and 2 against the ferocious Minnesota Timberwolves. The shots that once felt automatic clanged off the rim. The confidence that once radiated from every three-pointer seemed just a little dimmer. The stat line, brutal in its honesty, showed Reaves shooting 5 for 13 from the field in Game 1 and an unimaginable 0 for 6 from deep in Game 2. Social media, ruthless as always, began to buzz with criticism. Was Reaves overwhelmed? Had the moment gotten too big for him? But here's where the story shifts from ordinary to extraordinary. Instead of shrinking under the spotlight, instead of letting doubt consume him, Austin Reaves chose to dig deeper. He chose to trust the thousands of hours of practice, the blood, the sweat, the endless repetition when no cameras were rolling. Speaking after Game 2, Reaves was calm, reflective, and above all determined. "I just trust my work," he said. "You play the game the right way. You trust that the shots you've worked on, the decisions you've made, they'll pay off." It wasn't just a quote. It was a declaration, a glimpse into the mind of a player who knows that growth doesn't always happen in highlight reels. Sometimes it happens through struggle. And let's be clear, it's not as if Reaves disappeared. In both games, even as his shot betrayed him, he found ways to contribute, driving fearlessly to the rim, drawing fouls, sinking free throws, locking in defensively against the Timberwolves' dangerous wings, hustling for rebounds, diving for loose balls. Reaves proved that his value to the Lakers isn't tied solely to whether or not his threes are falling. It's his heart, his hustle, and his relentless competitiveness that keep him vital. That's the part the box score doesn't always capture. But teammates notice it, coaches rely on it, and fans who truly watch the game understand it. Darvin Ham, the Lakers' head coach, had nothing but praise for Reaves after Game 2, emphasizing that playoff basketball is as much about resilience as it is about shooting percentages. "Austin's going to make shots," Ham said. "He puts in the work. He's fearless. That's who he is, what he gives us on both ends. The energy, the playmaking, the toughness. We need that. And the shots. They'll fall. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes this playoff journey so special for Reaves. Because real greatness isn't built when everything is going right. It's forged in the fire of adversity. It's easy to smile when the shots fall and the fans chant your name. It's a lot harder to stay true to yourself when the ball won't drop, when doubts creep in, when critics sharpen their knives. But that's exactly what Reaves is doing. Trusting, believing, fighting. The Lakers' Game 2 win wasn't pretty. It wasn't a clinic in offensive efficiency, but it was gritty, tough, and emotional. Exactly the kind of win that builds championship, character. And Austin Reaves was right there, in the middle of it all, battling on every possession, refusing to let a shooting slump define him. Fans are rallying behind Reaves in a way that feels deeply personal. On Lakers forums, on social media, you can feel the wave of support growing. People recognize the heart it takes to keep going when things aren't perfect. They see themselves in Reaves. The worker, the battler, the guy who refuses to quit. It's no longer just about 3-point percentages. It's about something bigger: resilience, loyalty, faith. As the series heads back to Los Angeles for Games 3 and 4, there's a sense of anticipation, not just about whether the Lakers can close the gap against the Timberwolves, but about whether Austin Reaves can have his breakthrough moment, the kind of playoff performance that erases doubt, silences critics, and reminds everyone why the Lakers and their fans believe in him so deeply. Maybe it will be a game-winning shot. Maybe it will be a defensive stand. Maybe it will just be the culmination of small moments. The extra pass, the smart cut, the fearless drive. Whatever it looks like, one thing is certain. Austin Reaves is not going away. He's not backing down. He's betting on himself. And that's a bet you should never take lightly. Because players like Reaves, players who've climbed the hard way, undrafted, overlooked, doubted, they have something special. They have a fire that doesn't go out easily. They know what it means to struggle, to grind, to outwork more talented players. And when their moment comes, when preparation meets opportunity, they are ready. Austin Reaves' journey is a reminder that growth is messy. It's not a straight line. There are setbacks, slumps, missed shots, hard nights, but those who stay the course, those who trust their work, eventually shine brighter than ever before. And for the Los Angeles Lakers, for every fan who's ever been doubted, for every dreamer who's ever been told they're not enough, Austin Reaves' story is one worth watching and believing in. Because if there's one thing we know about Reaves, it's this: you can knock him down, but you can't keep him down. This playoff run isn't just about winning games. It's about winning moments. It's about forging a legacy. And Austin Reaves, even in his struggles, is carving out a legacy that will be remembered long after the final buzzer sounds. Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started, and trust us, you won't want to miss what happens next. Thank you for watching Daily Gossip. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for all your daily updates on Hollywood, sports, and everything in between. See you in the next one.